The Cosby Show was a groundbreaking sitcom that redefined television, bringing warmth, humor, and important social commentary into our homes. But while the Huxtable family became a beloved part of American culture, the real lives of the actors behind these iconic characters were far from perfect. In this deeply moving exploration, we delve into the heartbreaking fates of the 16 cast members who made the show unforgettable. From unexpected tragedies to struggles with illness and personal demons, these stories reveal the stark contrast between the joyful on-screen world and the real-life hardships faced by those who entertained us. Join us as we honor their legacies and uncover the tragic ends that befell the stars of one of television's most cherished series. Clarice Taylor played the role of Anna Huxtable in the sitcom The Cosby Show. Anna was the loving and wise mother of Cliff Huxtable, known for her nurturing nature and strong family values. She often provided sage advice and support to her family, becoming a beloved figure in the Huxtable household. In 1985, when Clarice Taylor joined the sitcom, she was 68 years old. Sadly, Clarice passed away on May 30, 2011, at the age of 93. Her later years were marked by a decline in health due to congestive heart failure. This condition caused her heart to weaken, leading to fluid buildup in her lungs and other parts of her body. Despite frequent hospitalizations and the need for constant medical care, Clarice remained active in the entertainment industry, making occasional appearances until her condition worsened. In her final days, she was surrounded by family and friends, who provided comfort and support as she battled the debilitating effects of her illness. Joe Williams played the character Al Hanks in the sitcom The Cosby Show. Al Hanks was a warm and jovial character, known for his hearty laugh and wise advice. He often brought a sense of stability and comfort to the Huxtable family. In 1985, when Joe Williams joined the sitcom, he was 67 years old. Sadly, Joe passed away on March 29, 1999, at the age of 80. Joe's later years were marked by a battle with cancer. Despite his illness, he continued to perform and share his love for music. His health began to decline significantly in the late 1990s, leading to multiple hospitalizations. In his final days, Joe was in hospice care in Las Vegas, where he succumbed to the disease. His passing was a great loss to the jazz and entertainment communities, as he was celebrated for his rich baritone voice and contributions to music. Michelle Thomas played the role of Justine Phillips in The Cosby Show. Justine was the sweet and caring girlfriend of Theo Huxtable, known for her kind heart and supportive nature. In 1988, Michelle was 20 years old when she joined the sitcom. Tragically, Michelle passed away on December 23, 1998, at the young age of 30. Michelle's life was cut short by a rare and aggressive form of stomach cancer known as intra-abdominal desmoplastic small round cell tumor. Her battle with cancer was intense and painful. Despite being health-conscious and maintaining a vegetarian diet, she was diagnosed with this rare cancer in August 1997. She underwent multiple surgeries to remove tumors, including a major surgery shortly before landing her role in The Young and the Restless in the spring of 1998. Unfortunately, the cancer recurred, spreading to other parts of her body. In her final months, Michelle experienced severe pain and weakness, and she spent her last days at Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center in New York City, surrounded by her family and friends who provided unwavering support during her courageous fight against the disease. Earl Heyman portrayed the character Russell Huxtable in the sitcom The Cosby Show. Russell was the wise and loving grandfather, known for his gentle demeanor and sage advice. He often provided a calming presence and a wealth of life experiences to share with his family. In 1984, when Earl Heyman joined the sitcom, he was 58 years old. Sadly, Earl passed away on November 17, 2017, at the age of 91. In his later years, Earl resided at the Lillian Booth Actors Home in Englewood, New Jersey, where he received care for his declining health. His final years were marked by a gradual decline due to age-related health issues, including heart disease and respiratory problems. Despite the best efforts of his caregivers, Earl's health continued to deteriorate, leading to his peaceful passing at the assisted living facility. Lynn Thigpen played the character Mrs. Hudson in the sitcom The Cosby Show. Mrs. Hudson was a warm and nurturing character, known for her caring nature and dedication to the children she looked after. In 1991, when Lynn Thigpen joined the sitcom, she was 43 years old. Sadly, Lynn passed away on March 12, 2003, at the age of 54. Lynn's later years were marked by a sudden and tragic health decline. She had been in good health but began experiencing severe headaches in the days leading up to her death. On March 12, 2003, she was found unconscious at her home in Marina del Rey, California, and was pronounced dead shortly after. The cause of her death was determined to be a cerebral hemorrhage, a type of stroke caused by bleeding in the brain. The coroner's autopsy revealed acute cardiac dysfunction and non-traumatic systemic and spontaneous intraventricular hemorrhage, which contributed to her sudden passing. Ethel Aer played the role of Carrie Hanks in The Cosby Show. Carrie was the wise and loving mother of Claire Huxtable, known for her nurturing presence and the wisdom she imparted to her family. In 1984, when Ethel Aer joined the sitcom, she was 54 years old. Sadly, Ethel passed away on November 18, 2018, at the age of 88. Ethel's later years were marked by a series of health challenges. She suffered from chronic respiratory issues and other age-related ailments that gradually weakened her. Despite these health struggles, Ethel continued to work in the entertainment industry, making occasional appearances in films and television shows. In her final days, she was cared for in a medical facility in Loma Linda, California, where she passed away peacefully. Her death marked the end of a long and illustrious career that spanned over 5 decades, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances and a lasting impact on the world of theater and television. Lena Horne played herself in the sitcom The Cosby Show, bringing her legendary charm and grace to the screen. In 1985, when she appeared on the show, she was 68 years old. Lena was a trailblazing singer, actress, and civil rights activist, known for her powerful voice and elegant presence. Sadly, Lena passed away on May 9, 2010, at the age of 92. In her later years, Lena faced several health challenges, including chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, and heart disease. Her health began to decline significantly in the early 2000s, leading her to retreat from public life. Lena spent her final days at New York Presbyterian/Weill Cornell Medical Center, where she succumbed to heart failure. Her passing marked the end of an era for a woman who had broken numerous barriers and left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. Lou Meyers played the character Mr. Davis in the sitcom The Cosby Show. Mr. Davis was a stern yet caring school principal, known for his dedication to the students and his firm but fair approach to discipline. In 1987, when Lou Meyers joined the sitcom, he was 52 years old. Sadly, Lou passed away on February 19, 2013, at the age of 77. Lou's later years were marked by significant health challenges. He was hospitalized for pneumonia in December 2012 and was released after the new year. However, his health continued to decline, and he collapsed at his home a few weeks later. Lou was hospitalized again, and despite efforts to revive him after his heart stopped, he fell into a coma. He passed away at the Charleston Area Medical Center in West Virginia due to complications from pneumonia and heart failure. Kristoff St John played the character David James in the sitcom The Cosby Show. David James was a charming and talented young man, known for his ambition and positive outlook on life. In 1984, when Kristoff St John joined the sitcom, he was just 18 years old. Sadly, Kristoff passed away on February 3, 2019, at the age of 52. Kristoff's later years were marked by significant personal struggles and health challenges. He battled with depression and alcohol abuse, particularly after the tragic suicide of his son in 2014. On February 3, 2019, Kristoff was found dead at his home in Woodland Hills, California. The cause of death was determined to be hypertrophic heart disease, a condition where the heart muscle becomes abnormally thick, making it harder for the heart to pump blood. Alcohol was also found to be a contributing factor, as he had been drinking heavily at the time of his death. His death was ruled an accident, but it highlighted the severe impact of his ongoing mental health and substance abuse issues. Merlin Santana played the character Stanley in the sitcom The Cosby Show. Stanley was a charming and confident young man, known for being Rudy Huxtable's boyfriend and often providing comic relief with his witty remarks and playful demeanor. In 1991, when Merlin Santana joined the sitcom, he was just 15 years old. Tragically, Merlin's life was cut short when he passed away on November 9, 2002, at the age of 26. Merlin's promising career and life were abruptly ended when he was murdered in Los Angeles. On that fateful night, Merlin and his friend, actor Brandon Adams, were were sitting in a parked car when they were ambushed. A gunman, acting on false accusations made by a young woman, fired a shot that entered through the trunk of the vehicle and struck Merlin in the head, killing him instantly. The senseless act of violence shocked the entertainment community and left his family and fans devastated. Rosco Lee Brown played the role of Dr. Barnabas Foster in The Cosby Show. Dr. Foster was a distinguished and knowledgeable professor, admired for his intellect and his ability to inspire his students. In 1986, when Rosco Lee Brown joined the sitcom, he was 64 years old. Sadly, Rosco passed away on April 11, 2007, at the age of 84. Roscoe's later years were marked by a long battle with cancer. Despite his illness, he continued to work and perform, bringing his rich voice and dignified presence to various roles. His health gradually declined, and he spent his final days at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles. Roscoe's death was due to complications from cancer, which he had fought bravely for several years. Doris Black played the role of the saleswoman in The Cosby Show. Her character was a sharp and persuasive saleswoman, known for her quick wit and ability to connect with customers. In 1984, when Doris Black joined the sitcom, she was 58 years old. Sadly, Doris passed away on October 4, 2011, at the age of 85. Doris's later years were marked by a decline in health due to natural causes. She had a long and illustrious career in television, film, and theater, but her health began to deteriorate in her final years. Despite her declining health, she continued to work and make occasional appearances until her condition worsened. Doris passed away in Manhattan, New York, due to complications related to her age and overall health. Her death was attributed to natural causes, marking the end of a remarkable career that spanned several decades. Elaine Stritch played the role of Mrs. McGee in The Cosby Show. Mrs. McGee was a no-nonsense, yet caring character, known for her sharp wit and straightforward demeanor. In 1989, when Elaine Stritch joined the sitcom, she was 64 years old. Sadly, Elaine passed away on July 17, 2014, at the age of 89. Elaine's later years were marked by several health challenges, including diabetes and a series of falls that left her wheelchair-bound. Despite these setbacks, she continued to perform and remained active in the entertainment industry. Her health began to decline more rapidly in her final years, leading to increased fatigue and complications from diabetes. Elaine passed away at her home in Birmingham, Michigan, due to natural causes. Her death marked the end of a remarkable career that spanned over 7 decades, leaving behind a legacy of unforgettable performances on stage and screen. Moses Gunn played the character Dr. Lotus in the sitcom The Cosby Show. Dr. Lotus was a wise and compassionate physician, known for his calm demeanor and dedication to his patients. In 1989, when Moses Gunn joined the sitcom, he was 60 years old. Sadly, Moses passed away on December 16, 1993, at the age of 64. Moses's later years were marked by a struggle with asthma, a condition that significantly impacted his health. Despite managing his asthma with medication, he experienced frequent and severe asthma attacks. In the months leading up to his death, his condition worsened, leading to complications that ultimately proved fatal. Moses passed away at his home in Guilford, Connecticut, due to complications from asthma. Al Freeman Jr. played the role of Coach Ernie Scott in The Cosby Show. Coach Scott was a dedicated and motivational coach, known for his ability to inspire and guide his students. In 1985, when Al Freeman Jr. joined the sitcom, he was 51 years old. Sadly, Al passed away on August 9, 2012, at the age of 78. Al's later years were marked by a battle with a non-communicable disease that gradually weakened his health. Despite his illness, he continued to work and teach, sharing his knowledge and passion for acting with students at Howard University. His health began to decline more rapidly in the years leading up to his death, leading to increased fatigue and other complications. Al passed away in Washington, D.C., due to complications related to his prolonged illness. Jerome Dempsey played the role of Dave in The Cosby Show. Dave was a friendly and reliable electrician, known for his helpful nature and good humor. In 1991, when Jerome Dempsey joined the sitcom, he was 62 years old. Sadly, Jerome passed away on August 27, 1998, at the age of 69. Jerome's later years were marked by a decline in health due to natural causes. He had a long and prolific career in theater and television, but his health began to deteriorate in the late 1990s. Despite his declining health, he continued to work and perform until his condition worsened. Jerome passed away in New York City, where he had spent much of his career, due to complications related to his age and overall health. What do you think about the deaths of the actors in The Cosby Show, and who do you miss the most among them? Leave your comments below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to see the latest videos.